Welcome everyone to the podcast. This is podcast episode 42. Episode 42. Wow. 42 big ones. Time flies. We had 41 great episodes. And people ask, what's the secret to having 41 great episodes? Well, there's really two secrets to a great podcast with legs. One, great writing. You need great writing. This podcast has 14 writers. Excuse me. It has one writer. The second thing, we are a guest-driven podcast. We've had some great guests in our 41 episodes. You've seen Danny Gunn several times. You've seen Sean's. You've even seen this little guy. But the fans keep asking for more. And the top 3 guests the fans have been asking for are... Number 3 is Johnny Depp. Number 2, Elon Musk. And number 1, terrible Tommy Gunn. Oh yeah, he's here today, baby. Tommy Gunn. And believe you me, we had our producers working on this. It's a lot easier to get Johnny Depp and Elon Musk to show up than terrible Tommy Gunn. I mean, Johnny Depp would show up for a bag of crack and... Can't say that? Okay. Alexa, who is Terrible Tommy?
Terrible Tommy is a YouTuber with 400,000 subscribers. Since creating their channel on September 19, 2013, they have received 47,968,571 views on 150 uploads.
Okay, 47 million views kind of sounds light. Baby Gunn can get that himself in a weekend. But let's not waste any more time. I'm excited about this show. Let's start the podcast. Alright guys, word is that Terrible Tommy is in the house. He's about to join us. Let us kind of quickly go through why he's here. Let's go through some fan mail. The constant fan mail that we get about getting Tommy Gunn on our shows. Let's go through the fan mail. Alright, TSM Gold says, where is Tommy? Kuno Pathak says, where is Tommy? Elon says, where is Tommy Gunn? Does anybody use question marks? Does any Tommy fan use a question mark? Anyhow, TSM Gold is back. Why Tommy is not there? I don't know. You tell me. Mika says, why did you not bring Tommy 2? I didn't know who Tommy 2 is, but alright. Nicholas says, I hope Tommy is okay in Vegas. Crying face. I didn't know Tommy was in Vegas. Candy Creep Brewer says, you're better than Tommy, and keep up the good work, and subscribe too. Graham Turner chimes in with, how does the Rizza have its shirt with a picture of Tommy on it? Oh, are you talking about this shirt? This collectible shirt? Is that what you want, big boy? Come and get it. Come and get it. You want this? Is this the collectible you want? Actually, you can get it on Etsy or the Big Baller brand website. Now let's go back to the show. Back to fan mail. Curtis Polite says, Tommy was right. You can rap and a fatty? Didn't your mom teach you any manners, Curtis Polite? Oh, anyhow, Tommy Gunn is here. Let's cut back to the studio. All right, welcome back to the podcast. Our next guest needs no introduction. He is the YouTube influencer, the YouTube sensation, featured in at least 3 channels that we know of: Gun vs. Gun, Terrible Tommy, and Big Boy Toys. Let me tell you, it was easier to get Johnny Depp to show up today than it was to get Terrible Tommy Gunn. But we're really glad he's here. We're glad he finally showed up. And we're going to start with some guests. We're going to jump right into it with some audience questions. All right. So, the biggest question people ask, your signature shirt, does it come in men's sizes? God, we love messing with this guy. He's not gonna show up, so we just gotta mess with him. Just love pushing his buttons. Let's just mess with this guy a little more.
Yeah, oh no!
What the hell? What?
Oh no!
Holy crap! He's here!
I think I'm gonna have to kill somebody.
Get the mic. Get the mic.
That's a good start. Good start to my relaxing day!
Let's make room. Tommy Gunn is here. Okay, all right. This is awesome. Hey, you somehow appeared in the Rizza podcast.
Let's get this humiliation over with.
All right. Let's just jump into some questions. The dog is a little bit. The dog senses a sinister presence. But now listen. Let's start it. But if you want to go off the record, just hit mute button. Hit the mute button.
You know, bro, it would help if you told me what that button was!
Okay, all right, understandable. Okay, so, got a bunch of questions to ask you, but do you want to just introduce yourself to the audience?
Who the hell am I? I'm the world's worst gamer, Terrible Tommy.
All right, good, okay. All right, so let's just jump right into audience questions. I don't know how long you're going to be here, so let's just jump into the audience questions before this dog rips them apart too. I don't know. Okay, audience questions. Tell us 5 things you like to do in your free time.
1. Swag. 2. Fap. 3. Rape. 4. Ass rape. 5. Shoot.
We're so getting YouTube strike. This is a family show. Louise, we gotta keep it clean. We gotta keep this clean. I already have a YouTube strike from that shenanigans with Shance the Guru. Okay. You know, you're kind of looking like a little bit of a mess though. Like, what's up?
Oh, I didn't have good sleep last night. This day didn't start out well, and it didn't get any better. No.
Sleep is important. Very critical to get some good sleep. Let's see what else we have here. Where is the dog walker? I need an intern to just walk this dog. All right. Okay, I have another audience question for Tommy Gunn. Let's talk about public misconceptions. Tell us one thing that is not true about you? What is not true about you?
My butt virginity will stay with me till the end.
Again, this is a PG-13 show. Please. Can we get more than this YouTube strike per episode? I honestly don't know. Anyhow, dog is gonna leave. All right, you're on the Rizza podcast. I know you're a big fan. What do you think of Rizza and this channel?
I think you are the coolest guy ever. I've been subscribed since your first vid, and I'm always excited when I see a new vid on my YouTube homepage that is by you. I always watch it as soon as I can.
I'm not sure if that was sarcastic, but might have been sarcastic, but we'll take it. All right. Let's keep going. We have so many questions, so little time. Okay, let's get a little bit specific. You made some really interesting comments about the Rizza. I think it was sarcastic. Maybe I'm being insecure, but what are three specific things you can say about the Rizza?
You are funny, you are a boss, and you rule. Good job.
All right, I'm blushing. I'm kind of blushing. This is going better than I thought. All right, let's see what else we have. What are the questions we have? This is months of questions. All right, so we launched this shirt. This brand new Rizza shirt is doing really well on Etsy. What do you think of this?
First impressions right off the bat, we got boobs. Okay, so this can't be all bad. Now, these aren't boobs that I would personally get involved with, but I mean, boobs are generally better than no boobs.
Interesting perspective. Didn't have to body shame me. All right. Let's keep going with these questions. All right. Now, you have a big audience. You have over 5 million subscribers, well over 5 million subscribers between your 3 channels. What advice would you give the viewers of the Rizza's podcast?
Now would be an awesome time for you to click that subscribe button if you haven't already.
Solid advice. Okay, all right. Okay, let's talk about some of the previous guests on this show. It's a very guest-driven show. And so let's jump right into it. What do you think of my guru? He's costing me a lot of rubles. What do you think of my guru, Sean's Argentine? Okay, here's Sean's Argentine, my guru. Wow, what a specimen. He usually smells like leather and powdered sugar. I got these pictures from his Grindr profile. What would you say about him?
He is a soldier in the sausage army. We are waging a war against decency and common sense.
Wow. Huge endorsement. Okay, now let's go right to your gun brother. We have an audience question. If you could say one thing to Danny Gunn. Okay, this is Danny Gunn. Looks like it was Casual Friday, or he's just relaxing at home. He's frightening. I don't know what he's doing with a wuss bag like you. Anyhow, if there is one thing you would say to Danny Gunn, what would it be?
You are my favorite person on YouTube.
Alright, you can't argue with that. That's sweet. You can't argue with that. Danny Gunn has got a really strong YouTube game. Alright, now we have another audience question. Let's see. Alright, it's about your gun versus gun channel. What is the first thing you do when Danny Gunn attacks you with a Nerf gun? Okay, here's a scene where Danny Gunn has a Nerf gun pointed at you. Looks like you got the drop on your ass. Anyhow, look at your face. You look more nervous than a cat at a Chinese restaurant. Anyhow, let's pose the question. When he attacks with a Nerf gun, what is the first thing you do?
I piss myself.
Okay. All right, unusually honest. Unusually honest. That's what we got. That's what we love about this guy. That's what we love about him. Unusually honest. Tommy Gunn, you play a very brave character on YouTube. You're fearless. So the question is, what is the scariest thing for terrible Tommy Gunn?
There's nothing scarier than getting married, because that's worse than dying. Do you understand me?
Good to know.
When you get married, you sign on to get tortured forever. It's worse than death. It's like a prolonged death. Okay, it's like being tortured for the rest of your life. I'm sure you'd all choose just dying.
Okay, looks like we touched the nerve. Let's go to the
Because the scariest thing you could ever do is get married. It's also the biggest mistake you could ever make. Now, you guys know that terrible Tommy does not believe in suicide, ever. But I gotta make an exception. If it's your wedding day and you only have 5 minutes left until the ceremony, you gotta off yourself, baby. You gotta off yourself. Disclaimer, if anybody does that, don't sue me, okay? These videos are for entertainment. I'm just saying that if I was getting married, I would freaking kill myself if I had the chance to. Let's just say don't ever fall asleep next to an angry stripper.
Alright, okay. Just a reminder that it's not an hour show. It's a little bit shorter than that. But thank you for feedback there. Alright, staying on top of that topic, another audience question relating to, I guess, your relationships. What is your favorite type of woman?
A redhead, because as you guys know, redheads are the most evil girls on the planet, which is probably why they're my favorite.
Alright, can't argue with that. Okay.
18 years of age or older.
Alright. Okay. Now, getting a little bit more on the business side, a lot of the fans are into YouTube channels and they would like to ask you some more kind of career and development kind of questions. So, we have an audience question. You have invested a lot of time in your YouTube channels. What do you see as your future?
I think we're gonna die in this room. That's how this is gonna play out.
Okay, a little grim, but you know, YouTube is a tough business. A little bit honest, a little truth. A little truth bomb. Alright, but you know, it's tough, but I hope your appearance here helps with your views and subscribers. Just appearing here, I hope it helps you.
Thank you. A million thank yous, my friend.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Okay, almost done. Getting a little impatient, huh? How do you feel about doing a few more rounds of questions?
I'm gonna do one more round, and then I'm gonna go kill myself. Let's go.
A little dramatic, but he's in the drama, dramatic arts. It doesn't seem like you like answering questions.
You see, this is why I dropped out in kindergarten.
Alright, that kind of explains some of the questionable English on the Gun versus Gun channel. Answers a lot of things. Okay, audience question. Tommy, most of your audience is young people. What is the best advice you would give your younger self? If you could go back into time, what's the advice you would give your younger self?
Come out of the closet.
Refreshingly honest. Alright, let's wrap up. Okay. That's it. Let's just wrap it up. Thanks again, Tommy Gunn. I think that's the last question. Now, as we wrap this up, if we never see each other again, if we can never arrange this again, is there anything you want to tell me?
I freaking love you. Alright?
I love you too. YouTube action stars stick together. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Thank you to Tommy Gunn, terrible Tommy Gunn, for being here today. We'll have a surprise guest next episode. So subscribe. Make sure to subscribe as Tommy Gunn advised. And we'll see you next time.
If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, you rule. I can't do this.
Now I say...